Gang, Frank Holly here, and all I have to say about our next item is this one started a genre. This deal makes absolutely no sense, folks. None. Stay tuned. Gang, our next item is a no-brainer. We got Mega Man 1 for Nintendo, folks! Mega Man 1 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Item number Oxleep V AUSLOEAZ. Folks, you can get this one tonight for $12.99. Pardon me, $129.99. And this is actually Mega Man's rookie cart, folks. And I want to emphasize that. He's just starting out. He's just getting his feet wet in this one. He's just a hungry young upstart, rising up the ranks. And as I've stated before, folks, this one actually started out a genre. It's the Mega Man genre. That's right, the time-tested concept of stealing enemy robots' power started right here in this bad boy. And right now, our chairman and CEO, Benny Snurpis, on the line.
Thanks, Frank. You know what? When you're talking NES classics, you are definitely talking Mega Man. This is one of the best games for the NES. Whenever you say, what's the best game for the NES, you're either going to say Mario 3, or you're going to run off many of the Mega Man titles. If it's not Mario 3, you're talking about one of the 6 Mega Man titles. And this was the first one. This is what started it all. Now, we all know the story for the Mega Man games. Dr. Wright and Dr. Wily, they used to work together. They created robots to help aid humans with their like regular old logging, construction, demolition, all those kind of labor in extreme temperatures, those kind of operations, things that humans would not want to do or would be harmful to them if they were to do them. So they created these robots. Then eventually Dr. Wily broke away from Dr. Wright and he commanded all these robots, reprogrammed them,
And what's this,
stuff
Benny?
like that.
I understand.
However,
we're giving them the box and manual too?
Yes, we're giving him the box and the manual too. Now, anyway, back to the addition about the back of the box. Funny thing about the back of this box, it's a completely different story. The back of this box would tell you that it's Mega Man versus the powerful leaders of a fighting force of Monsteropolis, a strange multi-layered land of robot-like humanoids created by the wrongly performed experiments with human beings by Dr. Wily. This doesn't mention anything about them being robots that were created by Dr. Wright and Dr. Wily. This says they were failed experiments wrongly performed on human beings. And that's not the only problem with this box. Look at the cover box art.
He has a gun on the box and it looks nothing like the actual game.
Exactly, Frank. Just terrible. Alright, well, enough about the box art in the box. Let's get back to the game. This game, you're going to be beating all these bosses, and you're going to be stealing their powers after you kill them. You're going to...
Oh, just amazing. Look at this action. But Benny? Apparently we just lost our chairman, Benny Snurpis, but as you can see, Mega Man just beat Cutman right here and gained 70,000 points. Neat concept about this game, folks. Only Mega Man game to feature a point system, so that's an interesting bit of trivia. And Cutman was actually just the first of 7 Robot Masters. He's going after Elect Man right now. Got the cut blade, folks! We got the cut blade, and we are going to need it against Elect Man because he is a tough boss without it. This boomerang action is absolutely devastating, folks. Alright, and we are coming up to Elect Man right now. As you'll see, there are hazards in the corridors, folks. The only Mega Man game to have hazards in the corridors. As you can see right here, these thunderbolts are making it very tricky for our Blue Bomber hero right now. And here we are coming up to Elect Man. And we're gonna make the switch as soon as we can to cut. No problem here. Circling around like a boomerang to kill him. Look at the use of the enemy's powers against them, folks. Wow, what an easy beat. And where we are off to Iceman's level now. Should be no problem at all. Oh man, look at that. 2 shots and he's gone. And we're going to steal his power. What a great concept, by the way, folks. Stealing enemies' powers in a video game. Oh, it looks like we're going out of order here. Folks, a sealed copy of this game would go for about $1,000. And you know what? You're getting this game complete in box, which means you can actually play the game. What a deal. And you know why we're killing Gutsman here is we need to get this item. There is no rush in this game, folks. So you get an item where you can build your own platforms. And that's what we're off to now. I think you're supposed to use Bomb Man against Guts, but it's kind of more of a pain than it's worth, so you should probably just stick with the Plasma. And we're coming up on that item I was telling you about earlier, folks. This is the one that actually allows you to build your own platforms. So it's a remarkable concept that you see early on in this game, too. And it's ridiculous. We have to kill Elect Man again, but we are actually going to abuse the select trick with Cut, so he will be done in no time flat. As you can see, and there's 3 hits, and we're moving on. And as we are coming up on Fireman right now, folks, I'd just like to comment on what Fireman's actual intended use was by Dr. Wright. He was supposed to be a burner, folks. He was supposed to burn things, actually. And we are going to take him right now with the ice shot. Makes sense, doesn't it? Ice works on fire. You're going to need it because he is throwing some heat, too. Look at this showdown at the OK Corral. And we just edge out the victory right there. Coming up on Bomb Man right now. And this has a great musical soundtrack. Very underrated. I know the Mega Man 2 Wily stage gets a lot of press, but this game really deserves it, too. And as you can see, the point bonus there. So we defeated all 7 Robot Masters now, and this is the only game that had 7. Every other game had 8. Dr. Wily coming up right now. I don't much care for that Dr. Wily, but, you know, we gotta take care of business. And I am being informed right now from upstairs that there are only 6 robots in this game, not 7 as I'd said earlier. That's why Benny really handles the gameplay footage, really, folks, honestly. Alright, folks, as you see here, Mega Man's using his platforms, which you'd normally need Rush or items number 1, 2, and 3 for Mega Man 2 to do. And apparently I'm getting word that we have our chairman and CEO, Benny Snurpus, back online.
Yeah,
Benny?
Roll's about as useful as Bebop and Rocksteady. I mean...
Benny? And I think we lost him again. But as you can see, we're going to be definitely needing those platforms for this part, too. Folks, we're coming up on the I-Boss, the first boss in the Wily Castle right now. We're going to need Elect for this guy. Very tricky boss, and we're going to actually see him again in Mega Man 3. And as you can see, we did use the select trick. He is kind of a tough boss. What the select trick is, folks, is you can pause the game as your items on the screen and go for multiple hits against the enemy. Very effective, but a lot of people don't really, you know, consider it the right way to play the game, but, you know, that is up to the consumer, really. And look at that, right down to the wire. Wow, tough battle. And we are taking on Cutman right now. As you can see, this is a nice concept. They make you re-fight all the original 6 bosses. And we are taking on a clone of ourselves right now. Dark Link actually stole this concept from this fake Mega Man robot. Well, I figure I'd try ice against him, but as you can see, he gets ice too, so what good does that really do you? What a battle, and Mega Man's so happy he's dancing right now. And we gotta fight a boss bubble here. Those guts blocks will probably help us out a little bit. You gotta ration them out, folks, is the thing. What a comeback, and what a use of the guts blocks. This is making it a piece of cake, folks. Coming up to the last 3 robots here, folks. As you can see, we're making good use of that item M. Essential item on your quest, by the way. Yeah, I believe this is fireman. I guess this is like a lamp humanoid. And as we learned from Fire and Ice does put out fire. And Wily's coming down in a spaceship right now. And we just took out the first form here, gang. With some good luck, we can take out this second form of Wily. And as you can see, we are using this electric to its full powers. And there he goes, folks! We just beat the game and he's bowing down to you! Not the last time you're gonna see that image, I can tell you that. Mega Man's finally ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace. And he does take off his helmet at the end of the game, folks. He does leave it off as well until the starting title screen of Mega Man 2, ironically enough. Benny, I'll tell you something tonight. We're losing money, but we're making a lot of friends. Oh, that's right, Benny's offline. You're losing Benny too, I guess. Folks, don't miss out on this chance to own a Mega Man rookie card. Buy something, will ya? You need to buy this.